Hi, and thank you for joining me for another day of Good Grief Girl. This is April Chanel, your Good Grief Girl. And guess what we're doing? We're out getting our walk in this morning. So this morning, I just want to talk about one specific thing that you can do in your healing and recovery process. Remember, grief is a natural and normal response to any type of loss. So any type of loss you may have, you may be grieving, but you can recover faster and quicker when you have the right tools. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new to this channel, make sure you like and subscribe if this information is good for you. On this channel, I talk about healing through your grief, having a better, happier, healthier, hope-filled life. That's a lot to say in one sentence. But anyway, I'm a little out of breath as I love movement. Movement is the one thing that I will definitely encourage you to do while you are in your grieving state, while you're getting through the grieving state. One specific thing that I want to talk about today is consistency. Consistency, that's a big word for me because I don't think I've been as consistent on certain things in my life, but the healing process has been a consistent thing for me. So if you're someone who has had, whether that's been a tangible loss like a death, a divorce, any life transitions, one of the things that happen is what we call the grief fog. Some people, and I'm going to talk about this in another video, so make sure when you see that video that's called Grief and Narcissistic Fog, because they actually look very similar, and this is when you're coming out of a relationship that has been controlled. The other part of that grief is that grief of loss. There tends to be a fog in the brain. One of the things that you can do when you're experiencing that fog, and you'll know that you're experiencing the fog because it's hard to remember just even the small things like, where did I put my keys? Oh my God, did I put that in the refrigerator? Oh, these weird things that you don't normally, that does not normally happen in your behavior. So you'll know what that fog looks like because it's pretty obvious when you're in that fog. It's like you just can't think clearly no matter what you do. And so if you're experiencing that, that could be the grief fog, okay? Not the frog, but I'm sure there are some out here. So one of the things when we talk about consistency, one of the things that you can do that will be very, very helpful when you're experiencing any type of loss is to actually write down your schedule. What do you normally do in your day? What does your schedule normally consist of? And it's very, very simple. For example, if you're getting up in the morning, one of the first things I like to do once I wake up, and I just, give my thanks, my gratitude for to God for waking me up. The next thing I do, I have a cup of water. I always have a glass of water. I write that down because it's important to remind the body, this is what we're doing. This is our schedule. After that, I start with my stretching. Then I go and, I'm taking my shower, brushing my teeth. Haven't done that yet because today I decided to just jump up, have my glass of water, stretch a little bit, give thanks, and get on my my walk. That's my routine. That's a routine that I've put in place. That's a routine that that I'm having to keep that movement process. Now, when I get back, I know that I'll take a shower. I need to read a little bit, catch up on my emails. So those are things that whatever you do in your day, you just want to make a list of what you do in your day that has been your consistent function, okay? What we're doing, when you get that fog, you go to that list and say, oh, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing at this time. If it's a appointment that you need to keep, ensure that you're writing it down. Having an agenda, some type of calendar could be a good time for you to have that where it's actually with you, one that you can take in your pocket or one that you can leave beside your bed. But ensuring in that fog and through that process where you are healing, that you have a consistent list with you that takes you through your day. So that's one of the major things that you can do, especially if you're someone who has just experienced a loss, whether that's a huge loss or a small loss. And I don't get to detect which one it is. You do, because it is your grief. And remember, we all grieve differently, but some of the things that we go through are very, very similar, and especially that fog. So consistency, definitely writing down those things, and what it allows you to do is also look at your pattern. So when you go back and when you're out of the fog and when you're getting clear, you can go back and you can actually look at your pattern. So that's my tip and trip for you today. I hope you are recovering well. Whatever you do, remember to be gentle with yourself, be gentle with others. People will say things to try to soothe you, but your grief matters. You matters. Ensure that you're taking care of yourself, and if you're able, take care of others. All right, until next time, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if this was helpful for you. See you soon.